What is up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? I really hope that everyone is having a really good day. It is episode number 15 of Ask a Dev, and man, I know I haven't done a YouTube live in a really long time, and so I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see who's in the chat. But anyway, before we ask any questions, if again, as you guys know, how does this video usually go? That I have a topic that I talk about that topic, and for the next 10 or 15 or so minutes, you guys go ahead and ask me questions, and I'll answer it once I get to it. And so what is up with it? So today, what I really want to talk about is really, hey, by the way, look who that is. It's Midori. Okay. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is why I love PHP so much, and why I know I talked about it in the past, but why I really think that you guys should really make it a goal to really try to learn that language. What is up, Selmar? Today I was working on PHP again. I've been working on Ruby actually the last couple of weeks, and I do love Ruby, and I'm gonna get back into it really soon. And by the way, if you don't know, Ruby is considered a programmer's best friend because the language is just so easy to work with. It's actually probably one of the easiest programming languages you can learn, and I've learned a lot in a short amount of time. But PHP is absolutely amazing. I mean, I was working with it today, working with arrays and functions and etc. And I don't know, when you work with PHP, you sort of get like this kind of high that you get. You know, let me take out my backpack. You sort of get this small high where when you work on a project and it's a little complicated, but when you get it to ship live, you get that like this little high, like it's feeling incomparable to anything else. Unlike, you know, front end work, and I work with a lot of front end languages, when I do work in the front end, I do simple things such as, like, you know, everything you can do working with Ajax, etc. But just that feeling compared to PHP, where you're connecting your front end project with something in the back end that you made, and you know a lot of people are going to see it, it's amazing. And I feel like when you learn PHP, because so many companies work with that language, PHP, you honestly kind of feel a little bit powerful in a way, because you can pretty much do anything you want in PHP. Because it's documented very well, you could pretty much do anything. Just search online, you could find it. And I don't know, man, I just wanted to share that, because I haven't been working on PHP as much as I was in the past because of a lot of things coming up. And so I just wanted to share that, man, just finally getting back into it. And so it's really amazing. But before I talk a little bit more about that, let's see who is here. What's up, Wade Stevens? What's up, Dr. Webb? Dev, Max, Adam, what's up, man? What is up, Rob? What is up, Jay Smith? Again, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and make sure to ask me. But by the way, since you guys are here, look who's here. Say hi, Midori. Say hi. Yeah, Midori's actually here. So she's here with me, and yeah, she's picking me up. Anyway, let's see who's on here. Okay, Jaive is asking, what programming languages do web developers use? I mean, everyone generally uses the same languages, but I think one of the most popular languages coming up right now, from my experience and working in projects we're working on, and speaking to other interns like Jason, working with my senior developer, and I think one of the main languages that you must know, everyone has to know HTML and CSS. That's a given. If you only know backend languages, and you don't know HTML and CSS, what that will do for you in the end is hurt you, because now you lack in one of the most basic languages you can learn. And pretty much HTML and CSS isn't a programming language. I believe it's considered a markup language. And so what languages should you know? And I've answered this many times. It's very simple. HTML, CSS, you have to know JavaScript, but you can't just know what a loop is. You can't just know what a function is. But what do you have to know? You have to know how to work with JavaScript. You have to learn how to change, let's say you need to change a text to something depending on the date or the time of the day. You need to be able to, with JavaScript, when you click and enter a number into an input type of button, whatever number you type into there will change something with the page depending on what digits you put in there. You need to learn how to add things together with JavaScript. Just being able to do those simple functions will make it that much easier to get a job at a company. Man, guys, it's bright. I can't even see my screen right now. Give me 1 second. Man, why is it so bright? But anyway, what else? As a web developer, if you want to be someone who is competitive, you have to know PHP. I honestly believe now, after working with Ruby, you need to know Ruby. You have to know SQL, you have to know MySQL, and because I think Angular is still important, you have to learn Angular as well. But for me, Angular isn't that big of a priority. But if you don't have the job yet and you have the time, make sure you learn Angular as well. And you don't need to learn the latest Angular. You can just learn Angular 1 if you want it, and you'll still be valuable. All right, let's keep doing more questions. Let's see who's on here. What is up, JJ Smith? Let's see, Nerhos, what is up from Greece? Jaibe, what is up? Jaibe, I would learn HTML and CSS first. That's really easy to learn. JJ Smith says you need to know the DOM or at least jQuery. Yes, you need to know the DOM. You don't necessarily need to learn jQuery, but I think it's very recommended since a lot of companies still work with that. So let's keep going. All right, man, I can't even see. PHP versus Ruby on Rails. PHP all the way. But learn Ruby, learn PHP, learn Ruby. And if you can't learn Ruby on Rails, even though a lot of companies don't market Ruby on Rails as much as they used to, it's still a very valuable and popular language to learn. Wow, guys, it's bright, man. I missed the clouds. Hold on. I can't even see the screen. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Good question, man. All right, let's see what else. Pete, when applying for internships, should I also send my normal CV along with my portfolio? Yes. They have to at least know your work history in the past. Do you have customer service skills? Do you have good organization skills because you're an assistant or an executive assistant? All those small things help. All right, Greg says, what's up, Chris? You are such an inspiration. I'm getting ready to start a boot camp after I finish prep work for the course. Nice, Greg. Hey, what boot camp are you trying to join, Greg? Let me know, bro. Post it on here. Yeah, Anish says the first thing the language you should probably learn is HTML. I do agree. Dr. Web Dev, hey, bro. I know it's not easy. Dr. Web Dev says he can't find a job right now, but my suggestion is you have to keep looking. You know, I know people who were applying for jobs for many, many months, and only after a year and a half they got hired. And they're better than me at coding. And so really what it is, it's yes, you keep sending out your resume. If not, you have to keep upgrading your resume. At the same time, you have to keep upgrading your portfolio. Now, I don't know what you're doing on your part, Dr. Web Dev, but what I would say is continue just learning. And it's okay if you get rejected because we have no experience. It's not supposed to be easy to get a job in this field. That's why we're paid so well. If anyone could just become a developer, then not everyone get paid well. Does that make sense? So it's okay if it's hard to get a job, man, and just keep going at it. And I'm sorry if it's been difficult for you, but you know what? You will get there. If you give up, you'll never get there. Don't get discouraged. And what I'll tell you this is don't complain. Keep working hard. Don't complain. So when you get there, you know you did it all on your own. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, shoot. Can you guys see me, though? All right, let's keep going down. Semi says, hey Chris, I was waiting a long time for your live to ask you. I don't know any experience in coding and join boot camp. Is that a good idea? Should I wait? Hey, wait on that. I'm gonna do a video on a boot camp very soon. But what I would do is, at the meantime, learn code on your own. Go to Udacity.com. If you can't afford Treehouse, $25 a month, go on Udacity. It's free. Go to Free Code Camp if you have to. I didn't realize how good Free Code Camp was. My developer, who was way better than me, learned PHP at Free Code Camp, and now he's wanted everywhere. So it's also because he put in the effort and he has actual professional experience now, but that's where he learned. So yes, Dr. Webb, don't give up, man. Don't give up. Nice, Anish. And Node is actually very popular to learn too. Sony, why learn Ruby is because it's the language that many companies are using. It's there's a lot of legacy code when it comes to Ruby, and same thing with PHP, and it's because it's a language that people have been using for a very long time. It's something you do want to learn, but again, look at your area. At least here in Orange County, in New York, in Chicago, in San Francisco, Ruby is very, very popular. Yeah, yes, it's better than Diamond. All right, so Wade Stevens is asking this. Chris, when did it all come together for you? I know a bit about JavaScript, but to put stuff together out of my head, I still seem to stutter. Actually, it didn't all come together for me until recently. I'm not gonna lie. PHP now is easier than ever. I feel like when I read PHP, I'm reading English. I feel like when I'm reading JavaScript, I'm reading English. It's just, you know exactly what it's talking about. It's easy to read. Now, that also does depend if someone writes the code neatly, if they comment on it correctly too. But it's just something that takes time. Bye, Tony. All right, that was my technical director. All right, let's see what else is on here. Oh, so Greg, the Firehouse project. I was deciding between that and Coding Dojo, but Firehouse project, you best for working on dev teams. Yes, Firehouse project is pretty good. I can't say anything about them, but Anyway, never mind. Let's just say that they might give me free access to their courses to go through the actual coding bootcamp for free, so I could let you guys know and give you a legit, genuine review on the course. So I don't know, I think Firehouse Project is pretty good. Pete, I would wait till you learn a little bit of JavaScript, but if not, why not apply? Even if you don't get hired, if you don't apply now, that job won't be available a month or 2 months from now anyway. So just apply, go ahead. But don't get discouraged if no one accepts you. Just think of it as it's normal that no one will want to actually accept you right away. So yeah, that's what I would do. Let's see. What is up, Bitcode? PHP is the best way to go into the industry. Email mode, Gary V mode. Yes, PHP is the way to go. Alright guys, I actually have to go. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that I haven't been doing as many live videos as I used to. I will do another live video either tomorrow or on Friday. If you want me to talk about a specific topic, which would help me a lot in having or deciding what to talk about, leave a comment below. Once this video gets pushed and uploaded on YouTube, make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you want me to talk about on my next videos. I'll make sure to do that. Thank you guys for all the support. I love you all. New vlog coming up tomorrow. I'm excited. Alright guys, gotta go. Midori, can you want to say bye? Never mind, she's busy working. Alright guys, don't mess with the girlfriend. Love you all. Gotta go. George, yeah man, if you want to go to my Bible study, man, hit me up and DM me on Instagram. Love you all. I'm out. This is Chris Sean. It's Life of a Web Developer, and I'm out. Bye.